Sasko quick treats, oh so easy and delicious.
Wow, Elvis Blue, what an incredible performance. Simply loved it. Well, it's old school versus new school in our espresso kitchen today. We're putting a new twist on an old classic. And here to tell us exactly what that's about and what we'll be making is our espresso chef, Caitlin Williams. Good morning, Caitlin.
Morning.
We totally didn't plan this red thing.
I know, but we're giving the brownies a red twist today.
I know. I wonder if people can tell us apart. Williams sisters.
Williams, yeah.
I'm Venus, you're Serena. So anyways, Caitlin, what exactly are we making?
So we're making red velvet brownies. It's, like I said, a red twist on an old favorite.
Wow.
So obviously the normal chocolate brownies.
Yes.
And because red velvet cake it's quite a trend at the moment.
Okay.
So we're taking it to the brownies.
It is quite a trend, hey?
Yes.
I must say that I've got quite a hand for making red velvet cake.
Oh, do you?
Hey?
I haven't tasted it yet.
You
so
taught
the jury's
me.
out.
Okay, so what exactly do we need for our red velvet brownies?
So today we're going to be using the Sasko chocolate muffin mix, the quick treats. These are great because it's so versatile. Once again, I mean, did you ever think that you'd make red velvet cake from this?
Never.
No. So we're going to be starting with the wet ingredients first. Almost like you would with a normal, if you were making normal muffins.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could make red velvet muffins as well. Nice. So we've got oil, milk,
Okay.
eggs. Just going to go in there, just straight on mixing, nothing fancy, nothing complicated about it.
What I love about the quick treats is it really does make it so much easier and just quicker to prepare as well, hey?
Yes, it's a great base
There we go.
for creativity as well.
It really is.
So today we're going to be using the Morphy Richards Fusion Stick Blender, which we're giving away later. So we're just going to mix that together.
Very nice. Look at that.
And then
Quickly does it.
just the quick treats go straight in, just like that.
Nice. Well, like you said, we are going to be giving this away later. All you have to do in order to walk away with some really great prizes is SMS the word Sasko to 33728. Not only are you going to get the ingredients list for this recipe, which is red velvet brownies, but you also stand a chance to walk away with a massive Sasko hamper that contains a recipe book, aprons, 2 cloches, measuring cups, spatula, all of that. But you also stand a chance to win a Kenwood mixer and this really incredible Morphy Richards Food Fusion Blender, courtesy of takealot.com. Really great way to start the day. All you have to do is enter SMS the word Sasko to 33728, your name and your city, and that could be yours by the end of the morning. Lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice.
And while you've been chatting, while I've been mixing,
I see that. You're almost done.
Yeah, so I've got some chocolate going in here.
Ooh, beautiful.
The recipe is not complete without some extra chocolate.
Lovely.
And then the red food coloring. So this is the secret to red velvet cake. Some people add beetroot juice, which doesn't really change the flavor at all, just gives it that beautiful red color. So that just goes straight in. It is a lot, but you want a really nice deep red color.
Okay. There has been some contention around where the red velvet recipe actually started, hey? And who's responsible for it?
There's lots of stories, and foodies argue about where it came from.
Yeah.
So one story goes that it's the Dutch cocoa, the Dutch pressed cocoa that sort of reacts with the buttermilk in the traditional recipe, and that gives it like a red kind of hue like that.
Yes.
And then there's another story which goes, a gentleman in South Carolina in the US, he started making food coloring, but they weren't taking off, so he started selling a cake mix with the food coloring, and then everyone started adding it together.
Wow.
And that's kind of how it began.
Oh, but look at how phenomenal this looks. It's got such a
beautiful and
beautiful,
red.
deep red color.
So that goes into a lined tray.
Okay.
And then this gets baked for about 20 minutes until it's sort of nice and springy to the
delish.
touch.
My favorite part is licking out that bowl, hey?
And it's got these chocolate chunks in, which is just amazing.
Takes me back
Okay,
to
anyway,
the
so this is now going to go in the oven.
Shall I do that for us?
Just wiggle it a bit.
Wiggle,
And then we've got one already made here.
Okay.
That I'm just going to add, I've got a cream cheese frosting here because red velvet isn't complete without red velvet.
It isn't complete.
With cream cheese icing, sorry.
All right.
So we're just going to spread this on, and I'm never shy with frosting.
While you're spreading that on, I see that you've got quite an interesting contraption over here that looks quite prehistoric. What is this thing?
So this is for like our old school kind of
This is new school.
No, that is very old school. That
It
is
is.
my great-great-grandmother's sugar thermometer.
Wow,
That's-
the first one ever made, I think.
Probably, but it works like a bomb. It works better than any of the
Than the new
fancy
school
ones
ones,
you
hey?
can buy, and it's just It's very special and it's been passed down through generations. So my daughter one day will be baking with that as well.
Fascinating. Talking about that, if you have a vintage gadget like this in your kitchen that's been passed around from, or rather passed down from generation to generation, let us know on our Facebook page. All you have to do is just go to our Facebook page, Espresso Morning Show SABC3, and maybe even take a pic so that we can see what it's all about. Really nice.
Great, so now I'm just adding a few red sprinkles just to up the red velvet factor.
Oh, beautiful.
And then I've got these cute little, because you know cupcakes don't only deserve pretty things, so do brownies.
Wow, that is
there we go.
absolutely incredible. Those are our red velvet brownies. And of course, we have some truth coffee to go with that as well.
Yes, so
Really
you and I
nice.
are going to be having tea.
Lovely.
Brownies.
Well, can I taste it? Yes, of course. This is my favorite part. Oh, wow. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
And that was so easy. I mean, we just shoved a couple ingredients in a bowl with the quick treats and just like that. Brownies
Beautiful.
in a flash.
Absolutely incredible. Wow.
Pleasure.
Well, you know what? Caitlin and I always hang around at the baking boot camp, and if you haven't attended one yet, here's how you can get involved.
Sasko quick treats, oh so easy and delicious.